Y'all want to go jump for a little while? Ooh, I'm actually really glad to find this. I mean, like, I almost want to go to the neighbor's house and go, hey, does your house smell like poop?
It's going so cold. It's so hot. You better stay away. I can spray you. My turn for the good one.
Good morning. It is finally getting warm enough outside the kids can do things like playing in the hose and playing with water guns and all that sort of stuff. They have been itching to get water guns out here for so long. It's not blisteringly hot out here. In fact, it's been cool enough. We've actually had the windows open most of the day. But it's also not so cold they don't mind getting sprayed with, really cold water. They are soaking wet. Oh, that's a hose, Lauren. That's not fair.
He's pretending to be that cold. He's not that cold. Say, I'm not that cold.
Good morning. I'm sorry, his hand's up to his face. I'm like, is he picking his nose? Anyways, good morning. We are on our way to Columbia. I don't know how people, I guess our car, we're just particularly far apart. Because I see vloggers and it's like, they're right next to each other. And it looks like they can be in the same shot. But us, it's like, trying to frame it, it's hard. The kids are back there. The girls actually let me do their hair. Are you hugging your foot? Why?
Because I like that.
Okie dokie then. I don't know what's got him on this. Silly boy.
He's a little crazy.
He is crazy.
I think
I find I wear this shirt a lot. Well, I wear this type of shirt a lot. I have like 2 of the same color, I think, maybe even 3, but it's the most comfortable shirt I own, so I kind of gravitate towards it when I go out places, because I'm like, I'm going to be chasing kids and I want to be comfortable. This little boy is noisy. Tickle, 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 tickle.
It is gorgeous out here today. All the lush green trees, blue skies, it's nice.
We're finally hitting spring. It's 80 out.
Your destination is on the left.
Random barbecue place. Woohoo!
This is how you know it's good. At 2:30 in the afternoon, the parking
You're
lot's
going the
still
wrong
full.
way.
Uh-oh.
There's an arrow pointing that direction. You excited?
I'm hungry.
You're not hangry, you're hungry?
I'm a little hangry.
Here you go.
Now I'm really hangry. I think this place has ribs. Must be good if they sell it by the gallon. What you think, yeah? You got some chicken, Luke? Ribs and brisket. Oh yeah.
Where did you see the ribs?
They're down there. That's a lot of stuff. Man, I love dessert pickles. It really surprises me how much difference there is from one barbecue place to the next. So this place had really good food, but I really wasn't wild about the barbecue itself.
Yeah.
I didn't like barbecue.
It wasn't that it was bad, it had some seasoning in it that I just don't really equate with barbecue.
I liked the barbecue with nothing on it.
Yeah, they did have a like pulled pork, pull it yourself. It wasn't in sauce or anything, it was just the smoked meat. That was pretty good.
But it's also, like, I like a vinegar-based or mustard-based usually, but I don't know what was in it. I just didn't love the flavor of it. It had
The chicken was good.
the chicken. Now the
Chicken
grilled
was good.
chicken, smoked
chicken. The collards were amazing.
Yes,
they were
I
really,
love the
really good.
collards.
And the brisket was really, really good.
But Luke said the collards had algae in it, so
Well, they were green.
yeah.
Anyway, we're all fueled up now. It's almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Kind of a late lunch, but that's okay. Gotta go on to the next place.
That was a linner
Linner, yeah. Then later we'll have
or dunch.
lunch.
What does that mean? Dinner.
Dinner lunch. So we've been driving for a long time. We wanted to see if we can find some tops for Lisa while we're over here in Columbia, because there's a whole lot more shops and options than where than in our town. But while we're over here, y'all want to go jump for a little while?
Yeah! For about an hour.
I don't know.
30 minutes.
An hour, 30 minutes, 15 seconds, and 2/2 of a second.
Yay! Yay!
Yay. I'm starting to question our logic in coming here first, because we are legitimately going to go look for clothes. But we're just looking for shorts. It shouldn't be too bad. Did you find a camouflage rocking chair, Luke? Yes. You'd think they'd be tired, but no, they want to run. Good morning. We have just gotten back from church, but just me and the girls. Last night, once we got home from being out, Lisa actually started to get a migraine. She hasn't had one in a very long time, but as migraines tend to go, it left her pretty debilitated for the rest of the night. And when she woke up this morning, the headache was kind of gone, but if you've never had a migraine, it just messes your whole head up, and she still doesn't feel real good. So she stayed here while we went. So we're gonna do what we can to take care of her, but in just a bit, I've got to head over and help my mom and sister get a router installed. And they realized that there was a free upgrade on their internet a while back, but the equipment that they have couldn't take advantage of the full speed. So I picked them up one not too long ago. We just haven't gotten around to installing it. The other problem is that we actually aren't real sure what the password on their Wi-Fi is over there. We've got a bunch of stuff that signs into it, but we don't have the password written down anywhere, and we haven't taken the time to figure out if we can get the password back out of any of the things that are signed onto. The way my dad had it set up, there's not a real easy way to get back to that password, so it's almost easier just to reset the whole thing and set it up from fresh, and that means getting all their TVs and stuff signed into, so I'm gonna give them a hand with that. Or rather, I was going to go over and help fix their Wi-Fi. We have had to evacuate the house. And I have a very strong suspicion it's because of this little boy.
My hair's in a towel even, but we're out front.
I had run down the street to go to the grocery store, and Lisa calls me, something's wrong. The whole house stinks. I'm not entirely sure what happened, but there was a toilet that wasn't flushed, and now the house is uninhabitable. Thankfully, it's a breezy day. All the windows are open.
I'm gonna get
But our whole house smells like booty.
and I can't go in. My stomach's really upset. I'm gonna try to go in and move my computer a bit so I don't get locked out of the game.
That's sad, yeah.
No, it's like a faint whiff of butt. It's like I smell butt.
What did he do? So we've just kind of waited it out for a while, and it seems like it's a little bit better in there now. I don't know what happened. I don't know how one person could do it, could make something smell that bad. I'm worried like maybe something's backed up in the main sewer line and that's why it filled the whole house. But it's definitely coming from the kids' bathroom. And then I initially thought maybe one of the animals did something, but I don't see anything. So I'm just kind of confused right now. But anyway, I'm getting ready to head over and help my mom with some stuff. I've got that internet thing to change out. I've also got my multimeter here because the broiler element in her stove has stopped working, and I'm gonna check a couple of things that I know to do. I'm not saying I can fix it, but maybe I can narrow down where the problem is. I actually got this multimeter for Christmas from my parents. My dad picked this out. I haven't had a chance to use it yet, so it seems kind of fitting that the first time I actually use it for something will be for something over at their house. Hey, more tapes. Ooh, I'm actually really glad to find this. That would actually be footage that they shot here in town when Hurricane Hugo came through in 1989. Put together sort of a compilation video set to music and played it at the church. I think it's actually got a piece of a church service in there that we did without any power in the big sanctuary. I look forward to getting that copied and being able to share it with y'all at some point. Apparently that's what was up in the secret hole there at the top of the room. Well, and since I was talking about the house fire, in this space up here, that's actually some of the original beams that we just built on top of where they're charred. I didn't even know that was back there. Yeah, actually, I don't even think I need to test this. That doesn't look real healthy there. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to look like that back there. I think it's supposed to be straight, not like a roller coaster. I mean, that's certainly not what the other side looks like. Well, it's been many hours, and the kids have still evacuated. Olivia is actually underneath the blanket because she's using her tablet outside, and I guess that blocks the sun well enough to be able to see it. Yeah, it's quite a few hours since I left. Yeah, and it's still kind of smelly out here. It's tolerable now, but I cannot imagine what could have happened to make it smell this bad for this long.
That we can't find.
Yes,
anything.
there's nothing visibly wrong anywhere. I can't locate the smell.
Could it be sewage?
That's kind of what I don't know. I mean, I've gone around sniffing the drains because I'm wondering, did something back up from the sewer
Well, you have to
system
remember,
somehow?
That's the first coming off the line.
Yeah, but the bowl's full of water, so I don't know how smell could come up through it.
Percolator.
I mean, like, I almost want to go to the neighbor's house and go, hey, does your house smell like poop? I'm not actually going to do that, but it would be kind of funny. Maybe inappropriate too, but I don't know.
Matthew?
Yeah.
What you doing?
I wonder if something's got... I wonder...
I'm sorry. He's crawling on the floor.
It smells stronger down here. I mean, it's not the cat, is it? No. It's not as strong as it. I mean, I don't smell it in the carpet. It's like there's this layer of filth right here. I'm trying to be rather serious about it.
I know, but it's hilarious. You're crawling around on the floor sniffing.
I'm going to shampoo this whole carpet. I don't know why, but I just feel like it would make me feel better. I mean, if nothing else, that power extractor stuff smells nice. I don't know what to do.
What happened?
We're trying to locate the...
Daddy's been crawling around on the floor sniffing the carpet.
It smells.
Why, though? What smells? Why does it smell in here?
After 3 hours of fanning, it'd be done. With windows opened.
Why? What is the odor coming from?
I need to use your bathroom.
I'm like really like genuinely upset about this. I just...
Is it bad, Lord?
Yes.
Is it worse in there? Do you think that's where it's coming from?
Go see for yourself.
I can't. I'm nose blind now.
You've been off in the carpet.
So we still have not identified exactly what smells. I don't know that I have ever experienced having something so pungent be completely unidentifiable in a house, especially for it to have come on so suddenly as they described that it happened. It's just weird. I'm kind of hoping I'm going to wake up in the morning and it's just going to be gone, but I don't expect that's going to be the case. That aside, though, it's been a pretty good weekend. Lisa didn't feel real great this morning and didn't feel real great yesterday evening, but we had a great time on Saturday over the trampoline park, got a bunch of stuff done with a few other stores that we went to, and I was glad to be able to help my mom and sister out too. Just wish it didn't smell so bad in here. Well, today's shout out of the day goes to Mandy's Life. She says, "Awesome video, Matthew. I love watching old videos. It's so nice to see them." Thanks, Mandy. Yeah, I know the VHS Vault videos are definitely not for everybody, but for those of you who have been watching them, enjoying them, I'm glad you're getting a kick out of them. These are things I never thought would see the light of day when we were recording them so long ago, so it's really fun to get to share them. With the box that we found this afternoon, I have at least 15 more things to share with y'all, which is going to put us, I think, like at the end of the summer, and that's not counting the stuff that I don't know what is in that box yet. So I'm sure a good bit of it is just going to be TV shows and stuff, but I'm hoping I'm going to find some more funny stuff. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thanks for joining us today. Good night.
1, 2, 3. Yay!